Welcome to Focus on Fresh for the West Seattle Thriftway. We feature what's fresh, local, and delicious, and show you how to cook it. Everybody loves pesto, right? But probably the pesto that you're used to is that delicious, basil and cheese and nuts and stuff like that. But what pesto really is anything made into a paste. And it's usually made in a mortar and pestle, but, because it's the 2000s, we're using a Cuisinart. This pesto is all about brightness. It's about mint and spring and freshness and all that great stuff. So we're going to sauce the pasta very simply with this beautiful fresh mint pesto. Cup of mint leaves. And when you're working with herbs, you can go backwards down the stem, okay, to take the leaves off. Just kind of do like that. It gets rid of the leaves for you. A cup of leaves goes in the Cuisinart. A little bit of garlic. People get a little excited with garlic, right? You can use too much, but I mean, literally, maybe a teaspoon of really finely minced. Put in some lemon zest, and beautiful lemons in the store right now too. 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. That's going to give it more of that flavor that we want. A little bit of salt, and if you like it, red pepper flakes are good. I'm going to keep this pretty neutral, just so and then you can customize it the way you like it. So I'm going to put this on. Okay. With the machine running, you put in about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And if you keep the machine running, that's what's going to get it emulsified. So do that. It's an important part of the recipe. Yeah, you can smell the lemon and the garlic, and you can kind of see it start to come together. There we go, a little bit more. We're just going to scrape down the sides of the Cuisinart. This is a little bit still too chunky, so I'm going to blend it a little bit more. But notice, no cheese, no nuts. So if you have any vegans in your family, and everyone knows a vegan or two, this is great. And it's one of those recipes that would be great at a dinner party or, family dinner on Wednesday night. It's simple, inexpensive. Here we go. There we go. Oh, that is going to be so good. This is a beautiful, beautiful pasta called orecchiette. Basically, they're like little tiny ears. And this is great for this dish because the little ears, the little cups, hold the sauce, which is what you want. They also will hold the peas. Beautiful, beautiful noodles. Now, a key to a sauce like this, you guys, is right before you drain the pasta, hold out about half a cup of the pasta water. This is full of starch, and it's going to make the sauce really stick. So, we've got the pasta, and peas are in season now. I mean, spring is so great for food. Beautiful, fresh little baby peas. Look at these guys. And they're super simple to get out of their little shells, right? Look at that. Great job for the kids. And this is a great meal for the kids. They love the little round things. So if you have some little ones around, think about doing this with the fresh peas because it's so good and so fun. So you just dump these in. They're brand fresh baby peas, so they don't need to cook. There's enough heat in the noodles to where they kind of get a little bit warm. It's just lovely. A trick to this too, when you use a Cuisinart, put your finger up there and hold the thing in, the blade. That way it won't come out and be weird. So then, look at the greens here. Look how beautiful and springy this is. I love this. This is so great because you've got the sweet bite of those baby peas. You've got this beautiful, fresh, lemony pesto. And again, there's no cheese, there's no nuts, though nuts would be great in here. So it's really light. And again, back to that whole spring thing, right? So we got that in there, and then you just want to kind of mix it around and see how it looks. If it looks too dry, add a little of that pasta water. This, though, is looking pretty good, and I wish you could smell this. This really smells great. So we've got the mint pesto on here. Now, if you don't have any vegans coming over, if this is, if cheese is okay in your world, throw some of this beautiful parm on here. At the store, they have these chunks, you really want a chunk because this hard rind is so good, like in soup, in pasta sauce, stuff like that. So take a larger microplane or a grater and just some bigger pieces over the top. Again, without the vegans, you know, this is for people who like cheese. But just a little bit gives you just that salty kind of finishing flavor, which is lovely with Parmesan. I think a little bit of water might be a good idea right now. Yeah, okay. And right before we serve it, there we go. A little minced green onion in under 20 minutes and way under $10. Pasta with peas and mint pesto. Today's recipe will be on our website, westseattlethriftway.com. Recipes can also be found on my website, thepantryraid.com. Thanks so much. See you next time.